Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to the Truth Talk podcast. I'm back here with D.
Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day.
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about celebrities who are trying to live forever. Let's get right into it. Something I can confidently say, we all know since early in our lives, death is unavoidable. No matter what we do, how much of a healthy life we live, we can't defeat death. One of these days, the time will come for each and every one of us. For those of us who believe in God, we look forward to a spiritual paradise after death, so it's seen as a transition into heaven. But for others who may not believe in God, or know that they've done things in life where heaven doesn't seem possible, death is not something that they look forward to. Most people actually fear death and are doing anything in their power to defeat it. This fear of what comes next is leading some people to try to defy God's rules set for humanity. They want to grant themselves immortality here on earth. The few who believe they're going to defy God's natural cycle of life are usually the richest and most famous people in the world. Those who have traded everything, including their souls, to have everything in the world. For as long as I can remember, the billionaires and rich celebrities have been trying to stop the appearance of aging with plastic surgery and a variety of other methods. Nowadays, these people have switched their focus from procedures that keep them looking young to procedures that actually can stop them from aging altogether. In this episode from the Kardashians, Kendal Jenner and Hailey Bieber can be seen talking about these NAD IV infusions that they're getting. Hailey Bieber ends up saying something very interesting during the episode that shows exactly what these celebrities are trying to achieve.
With my friend Hailey.
Hello!
We are on our way to see some friends and gonna get some nice IV bags. It's what we consider a fun day. I am obsessed with health right now, like my number one priority. It's like this, they comfort me. They help because it just makes me happy and I don't want anyone to judge me.
Do you think that doing like NAD multiple days in a row is fine?
I feel like we're just, really big on our health journey for sure.
So I'm gonna NAD for the rest of my life and never gonna age. I'm gonna NAD for the rest of my life and never gonna age.
This is what it's become.
As you heard for yourself, Hailey Bieber stated that she's going to get NAD for the rest of her life and she's never going to age. Then the camera switched to Kendal Jenner as she smiled. Hidden in plain sight, the celebrities are letting the world know what their plans are. They want to live forever. For an obvious reason, they're choosing to promote these NAD IV procedures. What's NAD, you may be asking? Well, it's a molecule coenzyme naturally found in the body. I'm not a doctor nor a specialist, so I'm not going to try to explain the function of NAD, but it's supposed to play an important role in helping the body and brain run great. Apparently, humans naturally lose NAD levels as they age. These NAD IV sessions are starting around $500 per bag, so many celebrities have been getting these procedures hoping to stop aging. Celebrities that we know have taken the oath. We know both Kendal Jenner and Hailey Bieber have taken the oath, and it's the reason they're trying to achieve immortality. Those who take the oath are expecting immortality as they already see themselves as gods. We can find Kendal Jenner in many photos showing the one eye symbolism, proving that she has taken the oath. Countless photos where she can be seen covering one eye for no apparent reason, but to show her alliance. It's the same that we can find from Hailey Bieber, who comes from a celebrity family. And it's the same with Justin Bieber, who just like his wife Hailey Bieber, also wants to live forever. In this video, we can see Justin, just like Hailey, getting these IV infusions.
Just address the camera real quick. Okay. So I am here in the doctor's office, and what we're about to do is nurse is going to put in an IV, and it's called NAD.
Justin, just like Kendal and his wife, shows obvious signs of taking the oath. If you have seen my dark truth on Justin Bieber, then you should already know what side Justin Bieber is truly on. Many other celebrities have been getting these treatments like Rihanna, who also show signs of being a Masonic puppet. We have spoken about Rihanna taking the oath, and with her, it's obvious that she sold her soul to have the world. Rita Ora is another Masonic puppet that can be seen doing the one eye symbolism, who also resorts to getting these NAD treatments. Madonna also gets NAD done, and it's not surprising as she's another Masonic puppet. Katy Perry also gets NAD infusions, and guess what? She's also another open Masonic puppet that I have done a video on. Are you guys seeing a pattern here? All of the celebrities who are trying to live forever with this NAD IVs are the same ones that took the oath and know what's waiting for them on the other side. Something I found interesting about these entire NAD IV procedures was that it's very similar to something seen in an episode of the Netflix show called Love, Death, and Robots. In Season 2, Episode 3, they show a future civilization that has found a way to beat death in a very similar way these celebrities are currently doing. In a part of the episode, they show a civilization who has managed to live forever by getting a special IV infusion. Coincidence? I think not. We know Hollywood loves hiding the truth in plain sight. This episode is actually pretty dark and reveals a lot. If you guys are interested in me making a full video on this show, let me know below and I'll make sure I get it done. In the show, the woman they show getting the IV was a part of high society, just like these celebrities that are getting these NAD procedures. Those who have sold out don't want to see the other side. They know what they have signed up for. This is why we see billionaires trying to publicly achieve immortality. They want to live forever because they have created their paradise here on Earth. Billionaires like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, two of the richest and most powerful men in the world, promise that they will achieve immortality. These billionaires are literally starting companies dedicating hundreds of millions of dollars to trying to find the fountain of youth. They do not want to pass away, they do not want to transition, and we all know why. Why would these people want to transition if they do not have a paradise to look forward to? You know, and it makes perfect sense that this is what they're trying to achieve. When we go back to what Aleister Crowley said that he was going to bring in the Order of the Aeon, where people are going to be basically like gods, you know, and they're able to do whatever they want. They can do what thou wilt. Nowadays, the celebrities and the billionaires, they basically do whatever they want. The only thing they can't achieve and they haven't been able to achieve is immortality. Through alchemy, a person will be able to live forever, which alchemy is another form of occultism, it's another form of magic. The people in high society, the richest people, have been trying to achieve immortality forever. If I'm not mistaken, if we go even further back, you know, one of the Queen Elizabeths from the 18th and 19th century was actually known to bathe in virgin blood in order to live forever. This is what she thought was her method of living forever. So it shows that for as long as time has gone on, the people in high society have had a fascination with trying to live forever because they already see themselves as gods. You understand? They already have everything.
Yes, we have seen this repeatedly in movies and in shows. They always speak about immortality or the fountain of youth. Like they're always trying to find something to keep themselves still here and youthful. And I feel like that's because essentially they gave up their paradise after death to have paradise here on earth. And I believe that they know that and they're afraid to give that up. They're trying to find a way to stay here as long as they can to defeat what's going to happen to them in the end.
You know, what's interesting about that as well is when I'm thinking about it now is on one of my live streams recently, I was speaking about Chris Brown and how Chris Brown will show this vampire imagery, you know, and there's a lot of other celebrities that show this vampire imagery. Like we saw with Armie Hammer as well, he seems to have an obsession with blood. It's obvious what this represents to me. It represents their lust for immortality, their lust to live forever. And that's why we see it scattered all over Hollywood, this obsession with Dracula, this obsession with vampirism, because that's technically what it represents. The way that depict vampires is as immortal creatures that are of the night, but as of recently, they have presented them as desirable and almost live in this dark manner, but are able to have everything they want and live this luxurious lifestyle, but with a dark side to it, having to drink blood in order to survive. When we look at that imagery and we see how celebrities are acting in the real world, how they are trying to achieve this immortality and how they already have everything they want, you can obviously see the resemblance. You can see what they're implying with this. This is why we see billionaires willing to spend millions of dollars trying to achieve this, because they truly believe that this is the next step of humanity. And if you think about it, it's a complete rejection of God. It's trying to defy God, it's trying to go against God in every single way. If you're telling God that you think that you deserve to live forever, even though God has set up the system a different way, you're trying to go against God's system. You're trying to go against God's rules. What's also interesting is the way that they're trying to achieve this. The rich and famous love to convince the masses to go along with their plans, even if their plans are not good. They'll try to paint it as a good thing, but we know that there's a reason for the circle of life, and we know that it serves a purpose. God did it for a reason. These people, just like Lucifer, know exactly what comes next after they dedicated themselves to do what thou wilt, to have the world as they want it, to be morally free. This is why I believe we see so many of them so desperate for this achievement. And it usually happens with more richer, older, powerful people who are afraid to lose it all after they sold everything out for it. I believe all this imagery points directly to this, to the desire of the rich and famous wanting to live forever. So when we see celebrities like Chris Brown calling themselves vampires and showing this type of imagery, it implies that this is what they're trying to achieve. They're trying to be like gods on earth. They want to live forever.
I definitely agree with you. And this is not something new. This is stuff that they have been showing us for quite a while. Them really trying to find a way to live here on Earth forever and not have to leave with the rest of us. They love showing us this stuff in movies, and they make it really lighthearted. Sweet movies like Twilight to make it look like it's all innocent and stuff, when in reality, this is not what God wants for us. This is something that they're trying to have because they have their paradise here on Earth.
You know, I always think it's been a part of the New World Order, if you ask me. The Masons kind of make it obvious that they see themselves as gods, that they want to make this a possibility to live forever. So like, even if we look at the Georgia Guidestones, one of the rules on the Georgia Guidestones before it was demolished was to lower the amount of people in the population, also increase the amount of time people are living. They've been telling us this right to our faces.
That was actually a great point about what you brought up about the Georgia Guidestones in that rule that's on there, because it actually connects with the show that you brought up earlier, the Pop Squad show from the Love and Death Plus Robot. In that show where everybody is living forever, they actually do not want anybody new coming into the world. No new children. Everybody that has been in that society has been there for 200 years plus because they're trying to lower the amount of humans that are there. It goes back to the New World Order and them separating themselves from us, them thinking that they are gods, putting themselves above us, self-worshipping themselves, and also taking supplements like this NAD to try to avoid what God has written for us.
Honestly, it all connects back to the as above shall below, as they're trying to make themselves gods here on earth. They're trying to have immortality and live like gods here on earth and avoid that burning end and avoid the consequences to the decisions that they've made. It makes sense why they would want to live forever, but me, like a person like me, even if I was in their positions, I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to live here forever and continue the same routine every single day. I look forward to a paradise in heaven. I look forward to a spiritual paradise. But like we said, these people, which I believe is the same thing Lucifer has been trying to do as well. He's been trying to find a way to live forever and not get casted to a burning end. You know, it's very interesting to see because these celebrities rarely ever hide what their intentions are or what their goals are. They kind of make it a big goal that all of us want to achieve. That's why we can see these celebrities promoting these NAD IV bags and stuff like this. They're trying to get people to accept this and to go along with it. They want the civilization to continue exactly the way it is, with them as gods and with everyone else just serving them. And for them to achieve that, they have to be able to live forever because they know what's happening next. You know, it's all strange too when you think about it, because these celebrities, at the same time that they're trying to live forever, we see them creating robots and creating this futuristic world where it doesn't appear like they're going to need as much people as they have now. You know, they're replacing the cashiers with self-checkout machines and factory workers with robots, and slowly but surely, all these manual labor jobs are being replaced by robots. And when you think about the New World Order and you think about a new world, it starts to paint the picture itself of what kind of world they're trying to build. They're trying to make it so that they don't need new people. They don't need new people springing up. They can contain the amount of people that are being born or the amount of people that are left, because they are trying to live forever and they do not want to run out of space. And they also want to have the world their way. They want to be able to live free, morally free, and not have to explain themselves, which we've gotten to that point where you can technically live morally free now. Our civilization is built now on this do what thou will mentality.
I'm sorry, but I just want to backtrack just a little bit to what you were saying about them replacing us now with robots to do our jobs. And I think that is so funny because a while ago, John D. Rockefeller said that he did not want a nation of thinkers, he wanted a nation of workers. So essentially, that's what we were put here to do, the lower class, the middle class. Us, people like us, that's what we were put here to do, to work for them. We essentially, it's just like a big circle. We work, we give our money back to them, they continue to stay rich and successful. But the only thing that separates us from the robots is that at the end of the day, we still have consciousness, we still have free will, we still actually think we know what's going on. And I think that's become a problem to them because we have the ability to rebel, we have the ability to say no, but they also want to control us, minimize us. So if they can do the things that they're doing, plus have robots replace our jobs, they do not need us anymore. We're not essential to them no more. They do not care about us anymore. They're going to continue going on with their life because they have their workers that are not going to tell them no, that do not think, that do not have free will.
Yeah, that's a great point, and this, it just falls into their New World Order plan, their new world. I could only imagine what else these people are trying to do to live forever. Like, I remember back in the day, there was this whole thing about stem cells and how it could have been used to reverse aging and make people live longer and all this. And you know where that comes from. If you don't, you just got to Google it. For all we know, these people could be doing all types of sick things to try to live forever. Well, we're going to end it right here, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming by. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day.
I just want to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truthfist store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make goes directly to helping the channel and furthering Truth Records. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts below and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there for more truth. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.